the satt greetings to you highlight. How wonderful that you are here with us. Are you an awakened soul with a strong sense of justice? Then you've come to the right place. Today you may perceive and feel justice and its vibration from a completely different perspective. Yes, you can feel and experience it. For my messages from the beyond are unique and fabulous. But before we go on an adventure, let me tell you a little about myself, so that you know what's going to happen to you. I am Bella Isis Mitchell, a Pleiadian in a human body, and more of an alien than a human. As an active member of the Galactic Federation, I am authorized to mediate between worlds and have been accepted as an advisor to the board of directors. The Galactic Federation is an association of different planets, stars, or rather star nations, whose purpose is cosmic harmony and whose focus is on intergalactic peace. So of course the focus is on Earth, because peace on Earth affects other star nations as everything is connected. I myself am an advisor to many cosmic peace associations and travel intergalactically. I have many missions on Earth, and the reptilians also play an important role in my focus, because they have a very bad reputation, which they do not deserve. I am in contact with numerous peace-loving reptilians. Our connection is so deep that I have fallen in love with one of them. I often speak openly of my beloved Aurelius. Yes, love between species is possible, even if he doesn't have a human body. Although Aurelius is a shapeshifter, I don't want him to appear to me as anything other than what he really is. To me, he is the most wonderful and beautiful loving creature in the entire universe. If you are interested in what it's like to be with a reptilian and share a bond of supreme love, please listen to the following episode on my channel, My Extraterrestrial Lover, Cosmic Love Between the Spheres, Chapter 7. I felt Aurelius' vibration around me earlier, and he motivated me to include the reptilians here as well. But my protective mentor and teacher, the powerful reptilian, also signaled very strongly that the reptilians should definitely be mentioned in today's post about justice. They experience extreme injustice because their reputation is so tarnished. Most people see these wonderful creatures as dangerous or exclusively evil, but they are not. On the contrary, they are so lovely that I have actually fallen deeply in love with one of them. Yes, I am in love with an alien. If you are interested, please listen to this message. Now let's return to our main theme of justice. Lightworkers and big-hearted people in particular have a very strong sense of justice, but caution is still needed not to judge, condemn, measure, or evaluate the behavior of others. The system of evaluation is not helpful for our ascension. It keeps us stuck in lower spheres. That is why the entities keep repeating that we must move away from evaluation and judgment. I myself am already living in the new golden age. I see the golden aura of Mother Goddess Earth, and I see many other things that are hidden to most people. As I said, I'm not an ordinary person. If you, dear awakened soul, would like to bring your hidden talents back into the light and reactivate your divine gifts to use them for the benefit of all, I would be happy to help you. As I am already living in the new age, I can show you what it is like. I will give you the keys to see these structures and patterns more and more clearly. I can train you to interact with entities or facilitate contact between worlds. Feel free to browse my channel to see if something's there for you. I also help people unlock their clairvoyant, clairaudient, and clairsentient gifts with my book series. The book series is available on Amazon, and it is called Take Courage, Lightworkers Take Heart, My Life Among Aliens. Please read the books in order as everything builds up energetically. The first part is a kind of initiation into awakening based on my personal experiences, but it also contains advice for ascension. Volume 2 begins with an extremely magical story that reveals its wondrous events bit by bit, and in which you can participate. Beings manifest beside you and touch you as you read. You can feel being touched, and some things simply emerge from the pages of the book, just to retreat back into them afterwards. If you've ever dreamt of living like Harry Potter or disappearing into magical wardrobes, then I highly recommend my book series. There is also a Lightworker's Manual that is specifically dedicated to your personal journey. You can unlock your clairvoyance as well as your clairsentient and clairaudient gifts. If you haven't had a supernatural experience yet, let me take you on a magical adventure today. The beautiful Egyptian goddess Maat will manifest in your home, allowing you to truly feel her presence as she wraps you in her wings of truthfulness. But my magical books also allow intergalactic contact and contain incantations, magical events and stories that I have actually experienced. I'm not from the future, nor from another timeline. No, I am right here amongst you and with you. And now it is time to take you by the hand and lead you into another adventure. We start with the words of the beautiful goddess, who appears like an enchanted Egyptian pharaoh. Her wings spread with green, white, and even a few cherry red feathers. I can see her. She is standing beside me. The creature is beautifully made up and is the very image of ancient Egyptian flawless beauty. The goddess strokes the right side of my face with her delicate hands and whispers in my ear that she will now do the same to you. Feel her presence. The channels in my palms pulsate, my fingertips vibrate. I feel a pulsation in my hands. A wave-like structure floods my system. You can now receive and feel touch for yourself. I have said before that both my books and my YouTube uploads are vibrant and straight from the new age. Enjoy the touch of the beautiful goddess and hear her message coming from the heart of her innermost presence. My beloved lights of the earth, my beloved sons of the true rays of all being, I am Goddess Maat, also known as Goddess Justice. My omnipresent love and presence resonates around you. Feel my presence, beautiful light. I see your greatness, I see your light. I see your greatness, I see your light. I see your cosmic magnetic spark that has drawn me to you. Feel my wings fluttering around you. Feel my love enveloping you in a protective cocoon. Feel how I am with you. I will then give my charge, my beloved friend Bella Isis, a meditation to bring you closer to the truth of justice. Belle always says you can walk through enchanted wardrobes. Oh well, today is the day, my dears. I will take you into 2 dimensions at once, and you will have an out-of-body experience if you will. You will be able to feel 2 spheres within one, and know that this is only the beginning. You are capable of so much more. Today is about allowing yourself to be in 2 worlds at once. You will have my help with this in this special post. Otherwise, you need to develop your abilities yourself first, beloved soul. I will now allow you to have an experience that Belle always describes in her book series. it is also a need and a great joy for me to remind her that we already know each other from higher realms. We are friends. She just forgot because of the wheel. My dear Belle herself has a very large Pleiadian heart, and these beings feel a great lack of understanding for injustice. Be careful though, this does not mean that Belle judges the behavior of others or condemns people. No, she sees it in a value-free and neutral way because she carries a heightened consciousness. My dear friend comes from the seventh dimension of perception, and in order to provide vibrational support for this contribution, I will partially embed frequency from these spheres. This is necessary because you yourselves and your bodies are not yet able to vibrate at this frequency on your own in these spheres and on Earth at the same time. Today I will help you, and then it will be up to you to independently explore the keys to reclaiming or reactivating your gifts of clairvoyance. There is nothing more to be said. You will go your own way when the time is right. We will now move on to the point where I will guide you through a meditation and teach you about the meaning and importance of justice. You are experiencing an initiation also on a soul level. Through my work, you are being connected to the true energy of justice and therefore to the frequency from the center of Source itself. For you creatures on Earth very often misunderstand the vibration of justice, or you act out of ego without knowing it. I will guide you, creature of divine truthfulness. I will instruct you and reconnect you to the vibrational frequency of justice. I will serve you well as you move forward in life, allowing you to see things more objectively from a heightened focus. Look into your heart, beautiful child. Reflect upon your inner self and radiate your light upon the earth. My light and love is with you. Belle is now transmitting my message in her Pleiadian frequency, but I will allow vibrations and signals to flow through her. These patterns will wrap around you and in their sacred structure will allow for an uplift of your perspective. Beautiful lights in a human vessel. Let us now begin the adventure that I have announced to you many times. We will now start with a guided meditation. My beloved lights on earth, I am now guiding you to follow me into reality. At the same time, your physical shell, the bed of your soul, remains on earth, back in the other sphere. You can feel your chair or bed beneath you. You experience this with all your senses, and at the same time you feel a sense of lightness as I lift you up. Your innermost being rises from your body and you float upwards into other spheres. Your spirit is with me. In your mind's eye, you see me reaching out to you. I am wearing delicate bracelets on my wrist, and my skin is velvety smooth and flawless. Feel me taking your hand on earth. Allow yourself to fall and let me guide you into fabulous worlds. Feel the presence of my beloved Goddess journeying with us, embedding your experiences in your Akashic records. Embrace this significant encounter, which will positively enrich your ongoing growth. sense the presence of God Thoth. He is walking directly behind us. You hold my hand. You can feel it on earth and in the other sphere. We are now opening a door in front of us. See for yourself which door you choose. This is your path and your perception. Open your door to your future path. Fate is with us. It is closely connected to the threads of justice, because ultimately one cannot exclude the other. They complement each other, so it is that your destiny is now connected to this path, because you have chosen it. When you walk through this door, beloved light, there is no turning back. You will open doors to new ways of seeing things and to your inner reflection and contemplation. You will open doors to your own new world. If you choose to keep the door closed, it will remain locked until you are ready to return to me. If you open it, you will be initiated into new worlds and discover new ways of being. Consider this. Take courage, dear light. Consider with your heart. If you decide to come with me, you will be able to feel me lifting you up again. Make your decision quickly. Time is running out. Open it or leave it closed. Only with courage can you progress on your soul's path. You are very brave, beautiful soul. We are now entering areas that are familiar to you, but which you have forgotten. Look down and see the black and white tiles of the long hallway. Can you see a faint glow in the distance? There is an old wooden wardrobe standing there. Its doors open automatically and reveal a path inside. As you walk closer to the wardrobe, watch the floor of the piece of furniture transform from wood to forest beneath your feet. I will make you feel a forest breeze and infuse the area with forest energy to make your experience even more realistic. Those of you with more developed gifts may even smell the resinous bark of spruce trees. The ground crushes beneath your feet. Dry needles cover the forest floor and crumble into dust beneath your feet. Keep going, and I will guide you to a sacred place. There you will find a book, but you must solve another riddle to discover your own pathway of destiny. Your shimmering silver cord of destiny is with you. It binds you to your human body. You are permanently connected. Look behind you and see how it shimmers. Have you never been able to see it before, my beloved light? Now you can. Focus on your path again. See the fork in the road ahead. There are 3 paths in front of you, left, right, or straight ahead. Where does your intuition draw you? Notice which trees are there and which vibrations flow from each path. Look within yourself and choose wisely. Consider this beautiful soul. I will give you a moment to do this. Follow me now. I will take you by the hand again. You can see me in front of you. You have made your choice, and I will now guide you to a magical and mystical place. Be of courageous heart, beautiful creature of infinity, and follow me. See the bright glow of truth in front of you. We have arrived at the clearing. Oak trees form a protective circle around us in the wonderful forest. Look at the sacred stones covering the ground. Notice the large ones and the small ones. Take in the magical symbols, runes, or extraterrestrial signs embedded here. Believe that this place really exists. You have never been here before. This place exists in other spheres, in other spaces from your earthly perspective, and yet it is. It exists just as you do. Look at a large round stone with a flattened surface. Notice how it forms a table. There is a magical symbol on it. It is sacred and reveals gateways to other worlds. Ask the stone table to take you to the perfect place for you. It will guide you to a library where a very special book is waiting for you. No matter how many times you listen to this message, you will never end up in the same library. You are constantly taking the same path, yet at the same time you are not. It is, and it is not. You can only understand it if you also feel it. Every path vibrates constantly and anew. I will never lead you along the same path to enlightenment, because there are many ways to attain inner insight. You are both outside and inside your body, engaged in inner contemplation. You are within yourself, yet it is also the outside world. You are in a distant galactic place which you can also access within yourself. Know that this message broadens your horizons, and if you are mindful enough, you will be on your way to enlightenment. Isis experiences such things repeatedly, and if you wish to share in her experiences, you will find more than one opportunity. Now, touch the stone, beloved soul. We will teleport to the library containing the very book you are seeking. Many libraries have hidden that book with security measures, meaning you will never hold the same exact book in your hands again. You can try this meditation as often as you like, but you will never see the same thing twice. As your horizons expand through this soul-enriching experience, you will perceive new experiences differently. The symbol on the table now glows golden. We are bathed in sparkling radiance. I wrap you protectively in my white, emerald green and cherry red feathers. Occasionally, a few straw fellow feathers are present too. If you can find one, it is yours. May it guide you to the yellow color of enlightenment. If you are not ready yet, I cannot offer you one. Look, can you find one? If one is meant for you, it will appear. I envelop you in my presence. My wings surround you. God doth watches over you from afar. He doesn't reveal himself, but he records keywords in your Akashic records. We have now arrived at the library. Take a look around and see what you can discover. Wander through the corridors and take in the shelves on your left and right. Look down, and you will see the seemingly endless height of the shelves below you. Walk through the corridors. Let yourself be guided. It doesn't matter how high up or how far down the shelves your book is hidden. It also doesn't matter what color, shape, or texture it reveals itself to be. Perhaps it takes the form of water. Is it heavy or light? Let yourself be guided. Where is your book? Let its appearance guide you. Is it old or new? Is it yellowed? Is it in color or black and white? Does it contain writings or symbols, or does it contain its own worlds that draw you in? Let yourself be guided. Where is your book? Can you see the glow? Get your book. Hurry, time is running out. Run, I am with you. Feel the breeze as you run. You are in two worlds at once, but in fact, you are only in one. You are within yourself, yet also in galactic spheres, in a place that truly exists. The wind is bringing tears to your eyes. Feel a tear running down your cheek. This happens without you being able to do anything about it. You have a tear in the corner of your eye in those other spheres, yet you can still physically feel it on Earth. You are in two places at once. You now have your book in your hands. How does it feel? It will help you to experience this both on Earth and in the other sphere. Now, open it. God Thoth is close to you. He is the God of communication and universal wisdom, and He is your teacher right now. You recognize an emerald table hidden within the pages of the book. The energy of the emeralds is with you and will further strengthen your perception as a result of all your work. Place your hand on the book. You will now feel a tingling and tickling sensation in your fingertips in both the spiritual and earthly realms. Touch the page of the emerald tablet with your fingers and allow the energy to flow through the channels in your palms. This will strengthen your perception and open up your senses. The emerald tablet gradually becomes more translucent until it finally disappears, merging with the letters and sacred symbols that are now visible on the next page. With the help of the emerald tablet, important information about the uniqueness of cosmic laws has been embedded in your system specifically for you. Karma is also a universal law which simply describes everything you have ever done. In short, everything you have emitted is recorded in your karma. This is what karma means. It is the sum of all your actions, whether good or bad. The law doesn't judge. You will never be condemned or judged either. Ultimately, the only thing that matters is the universal legal principle that encompasses all your actions, nothing more and nothing less. No one will judge you. You bring the law itself back into harmony. This is achieved by receiving back what you have given too much of, or by giving if you have acted unlawfully or taken too much. Only you can bring everything back into harmony. After your earthly death, you will not be brought to any court. You will merely be confronted with a kind of film of all your experiences during your time on earth. Ultimately, it is up to you to bring those facts back into harmony.
Many souls must therefore restore their personal sense of justice. This is neither measured nor evaluated. Bear in mind that some highly evolved souls must enter into an agreement with the dark side to restore harmony. Therefore, it is not your place to condemn or judge them. Some people have experienced injustice and are now making amends for it. Do you understand this principle? It's also possible to be tempted to act contrary your soul's plan and burden yourself with negative karma again. I will call it that so you can understand. Whether you choose to act with positive intentions or villainous ones is up to you. The price is high, because you must pay it for yourself. If you give too much, the scales will balance out in your favor. Divine laws are omnipresent and just. Place your hand on the page of the book. You can now feel a pulsation and an extremely strong energy flow in your hand. Feel it. It is. I am embedding the truth of universal justice into your system. I oversee and preserve this principle on behalf of the Source, alongside other creatures and guardians. Everything returns to order, and I am order itself. I am order itself, and I let you experience it. And you can receive and perceive all of this. It is a gift from the divine spheres, and is not something that is being offered to you here for granted. And now I say to you again, beautiful soul, you will never be condemned for what you have failed to do or what you have done. You continually correct your karma yourself, so that it fits into the universal cycle of all-encompassing order. If you fail to understand this, you will be reincarnated again until you do, until everything has been settled. Beautiful creatures of infinity, I would like to offer you this advice lovingly. Justice is a cosmic principle, and everything always returns to harmony, sometimes indirectly. Currently, there is a great deal of unjust energy in your sphere, and, to a certain extent, it fits exactly as it is. If it weren't present, how could you awaken? Who would encourage you to take a closer look? Therefore, do not judge or condemn. It is neither my place nor my responsibility as the goddess and messenger of order and structure. It is not my place to judge or evaluate you. The structure of lies requires this foundation to keep the vibration low. So, I let you feel the energy of true justice. You should strive for justice, but never judge others who act unjustly. You do not know their soul's purpose. You do not know their path. Can you see through their eyes? Well, that's what I thought. Stand up for justice, my dear ones, through understanding. Always support positivity and live your benevolent intentions. Always remain peaceful and stand up for peace. Be courageous in your actions and hold your head up high. Work peacefully to ensure justice prevails, and from now on, view others through your heightened consciousness. Remember that other people can teach you. Observe closely and recognize the message they convey through their behavior. Observe, but do not judge. You do not know the path of these souls. You do not know what has been agreed upon at a higher level. Justice is a special topic, and cosmic justice functions very differently to that in your spheres. You like to mix revenge or resentment into the sacred energy of justice because you still want to act on your negative impulses. But keep in mind that this can sometimes drag you back down again, and that the wheel of justice will begin to turn again immediately. Justice has nothing to do with gloating, malice, or resentment. It is an omnipresent sacred energy from the I itself. Through the various veils of the dark side, you humans can now perceive it differently. Filters obscure the true structure. As we leave this wonderful meeting, I feel compelled to send you a small gift. I am reprogramming the filters slightly to make it easier for you to understand the true meaning of justice, despite your negatively programmed system. I dissolve those old structures that no longer serve you to the extent that is now good and right for you. If your free will permits, I will correct the incorrectly encoded structures of the dark side in your DNA and cells so that you can act freely again. You often have no option but to submit to the evaluation system because you have been genetically manipulated repeatedly since the beginning of human history. Your systems have been negatively programmed and adjusted over many incarnations. You were born with these structures in the system. Through mass manipulation and the media, this system is still successfully maintained by constant reinforcement. However, you are in the process of ascension, my dear ones, and these structures no longer fit you. The heavenly spheres and divine powers are providing absolute security for this process. Feel two angels standing beside you, supporting you in this process. Archangel Zadkiel, who supports the frequency of transformation, has also been called upon. Feel his presence. I now ask you to return the book to me. You see a portal up ahead. It will take you back to Earth and disconnect you from the universal library. If you allow negative structures within your system to dissolve into light through your free will, please stay with us until the music has completely stopped. This time is necessary for these old rigid systems within you to transform into light. Sometimes there are such deep-seated issues that it might not be possible to resolve everything at once. If you feel that old, pent-up energies are still present in the system, you can request positive reprogramming from higher authorities. Simply send your request out into the universe in connection with this message, and your request will be protected. However, please be careful who you call upon, as not every being is benevolent. Therefore, feel free to ask for help by sending a direct thought to this channel as a continued process of what has already begun. Dear soul, we now allow ourselves to work. Goddess Maat is in front of you, Archangel Zadkiel is beside you, and two angels are supporting the process. Our love is with you.